Hi guys, welcome back to B.Y.C Crochet. My name is Brenda and that's my sidekick Kona. Yes guys, I know it's been a hot minute since you guys have seen my face and I've seen and showed my whips. But before we get started, I just want to say, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Brenda. That is Kona right there. I just gave her a bath about an hour ago. So if I'm a little winded, that's probably why. For those of you who have been with me all along, thank you for your continual support. I know you guys haven't seen me in a while and I have a good reason and explanation. So I think I mentioned to you guys that I was switching jobs. So today is Saturday. Yesterday completed the 3rd week in my new job. My first week I was in South Florida, meeting the team and going through some internal training. The 2nd week I was touring my region with my manager and getting some best practices and some to kind of get a little bit of an idea how things are ran, and just to get to meet the team, the staff, the different locations and the managers and staff. And this past week basically I was on my own and I was trying to stay on top of everything that I picked up in the last couple of weeks that I know needed to be completed, and trying to get all that done and do it correctly. So needless to say, it has been a very busy few weeks. It has been exciting, overwhelming, scary, all bunch of different emotions. Anything that happens, you know, you guys know how it is to start a new job, and not only meeting new people but not wanting to let anybody down, your own expectations of yourself, and so forth and so on. So it's been quite a bit of a last busy few weeks, so I asked for a little bit of grace for not putting out a video, but here I am. I will try to put a video at least once every couple of weeks. If I can do it more often, then I will. But you know, busy girl, working full time, so you know how it is. What's in your cup? In my cup, I have coffee, cafe. What is it? I don't know. I think it's a Keurig cup, and I think it's like Donut Shop, I think it's called. Donut Shop. Original blend, something like that. So anyways guys, cheers to you. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. How about we get started? If you're new to my channel and just coming across, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, notification bell. You're gonna love it here. It's really chill. This is a no drama kind of channel. It's just me and Miss Thing over there, and she usually just sits up there and just tries to look cute and all. So in the last few weeks, actually when I went to Miami 3 weeks ago, I took the, as you guys, many of you guys may know, I live in Central Florida, so I took the Sunrail, is that what it's called? The Bright Line to Miami. And on the way there, I crocheted a couple of newborn sweaters. So in all fairness, I actually just did the body. I didn't put the buttons or the tag or the sleeves. I just did the body and the collar. And then when I got home, I finished the sleeves and put the buttons and put the little tag on the bottom. So this is one, and this is the other. This is an MJ's Off the Hook pattern. You guys know that I love this pattern and I make them all the time. I do little baby sets, not for sale, but just to gift. This is my way of unwinding at the end of the day. Many of you guys know, but for those who are new to my channel, I'm in human resources. As you can imagine, human resources is a very stressful and sometimes overwhelming type of position. And what I do for me, for my mental health, for relaxation purposes, is crochet. And that is why I make these. So I make sets, I put them away, and when I have, or I know somebody who's having a baby, I'll gift them a set. It's just my way of donating, giving forward, and also helping me to work on a craft that helps me to relax. So yeah, so we have this one and this one, and I am sorry to say I don't think I have the yarn band. Actually, for this one I do. It is, give me 1 second, I think I have one back here. Oh yeah. For this one I actually used Stylecraft Color Burst double knitting. The colorway, let's see, is called Catherine Wheel, shade number 5352. It is a very thin number 3 DK weight. This is how it works up if you're knitting it. And this is the colorway if you're interested. It is 80% premium acrylic, 20% polyamide. It is a DK. It calls for a 4 millimeter knitting needle or 4.0 crochet hook. It's got 320 meters or 349 yards. It is machine washable and dryable. And it is a 100-gram ball. And with one of these, I was able to complete not only one cardi, but also I started a baby blanket as well. So I'll show you the baby blanket as I move a little bit forward, but I've just tied on a second ball, and we will see how far that takes me. And that will be part of a set with the cardi. It will be the blanket. I'll probably make a beanie. It'll be the sweater, and I'll put that all in one bag as a set, a gift for somebody. This particular yarn, I did order it. You know what? Give me a second, guys. Let me go get it. Pause for a second. By the way, I took my little bag from Distinctive can't think of her name. It is Distinctive Crochet, but I know she changed her name, her channel name. Anyways, the yarn that I use for that is called, it is a King's Cole yarn. It is Cloud 9. It is a super soft DK weight yarn, double knit. Again, DK weight. That's my favorite to use, only because most of my items are for babies. It is 100% anti-pilling acrylic. It has 328 yards. This is what I got left over after I completed this beanie and this cardi. I'm sorry if I've been calling it beanie all along. I'm sorry, but it's the cardi, little sweater. And with this, I plan on doing a beanie. This colorway is called Morning Dew. It is a white base with cream and a very pale gray. And let's see what I can tell you about it. It's machine washable and dryable. I told you it's got 328 yards, 100 grams. It is a King Cole. Again, it is called Cloud 9. And the color again is Morning Dew. In case you're interested. And that's the one that I use for this one. Okay. Now I do have another skein of a different colorway because I only ordered one of each. I ordered one of this one and one of the one that I used for the other cardi. And this one is Peachy Peach is the colorway. Look how beautiful. It is a base of white and it's got yellow and a very light corally peach as well. Very pretty. So I'm planning on also doing another cardi with this one and a beanie set. Since it's only one skein of each color, there won't be a blanket unless I make a blanket with a colorway that looks similar. Perhaps not the same, but perhaps looks similar, and maybe I can set it up as a pack. But we still have to wait on that. Okay, put this away. I also use my, you guys remember the Pound of Love that I bought at Joann's a couple months back? It was ended up being like $3 and change. So okay, I'm running out of space here. So I ended up making this blanket. This is the cabin throw. It's the cabin throw blanket. It's the one that Mama Swift designed and won the Yarn Addict did a tutorial on. So this is the yarn. I used 2 full skeins of a Pound of Love. The colorway, guys, I'm just been throwing away my bands, so I am really sorry, but this is the colorway. And I have to measure it. I think it may be big enough for Boggy, but if it's a little bit big, I may keep it and gift it to perhaps a toddler or a friend of the family or something. We'll see. I have to really measure it. It's a little bit wide size. As you can see, it just covers me. And right now, it is grazing the floor. So it is quite long. So yeah. So that's where we're at with that. This is complete. I just have to sew on the ends and I have to launder it and put the tag on it. The cardis, I do have to still launder them. I always like to wash them before I pack them up, but because I'm going to do a beanie, I have not, and I'm doing also a blanket that matches this one. I haven't washed it yet. I'll go ahead and do everything once everything is done. Now this yarn, it is very thin, so it may take me a little while to complete the blanket, but it's coming up really pretty. I'm using a stitch pattern that Creative Grandma posted not too long ago, perhaps about 3 weeks ago. It is a slanted, let me see if I can pull it up really quick. Creative Grandma. I love how she says Creative Grandma. Crochet patterns. It is, you know, let me just open her channel because I'm almost sure she uploaded it recently. It is called the Slanted Shelf Stitch version 2. And she actually uploaded it about 10 days ago. I'll try to tag it down below so you can see it. It's a very simple, easy pattern. The only thing that I veered on was the beginning of each row, where it's normally chain 3, turn your work, and then keep going. I like to do chain 1, turn my work, do the stack single crochet as my first, and then continue to do the pattern. So that's really the only difference between the one that she's showing and the one that I kind of tweaked to my preference as a beginning stitch of the row. But yeah, how long is this video? Still not long. So anyway, so this is where I'm at with this. That is what's happening on my neck of the woods. I also ordered some yarn for my grandson's blanket, which I don't know if I showed you guys already. I think I did. But I ordered Premier Anti-Peeling DK Colors. I don't know if you guys remember that he told me, he asked me not too long ago, I was making a blanket for a friend, and he asked me, you know, what I was doing, and I said I was doing a blanket for a friend. And he tells me, how come you never make a blanket for me? I'm like, what you talking about, Willis? You have a ton of blankets that I've made for you. He goes, yeah, but none in my favorite colors. And I said, what is your favorite colors? So he said it's red, black, gray, and orange. And he also said yellow. And I looked for something along those colors. I know he likes like Spider-Man or his type of colors type thing, superhero. And I found this, and I was thinking of using this to do a blanket for him. It doesn't have orange and it doesn't have yellow, but I still think that he's going to really love this color combination. So I don't know. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to use this, but I did order 6 cakes of the Premier DK Colors Anti-Pilling in the colorway newspaper. Newspaper. So yeah, that is what's on my hook, what I had purchased. I think for some reason I think I showed this to you guys already, but it's been such a long time that I don't recall. But now I'm gonna show you. So guys, my sister hit Joann's as I guess her farewell. I guess it was a farewell last minute shopping, and in the process I think I was in Miami, or I can't remember where I was, but she kept, you know, she was at the store calling me or texting me, I found this, do you need that? And I'm like basically telling her, yeah, just go ahead and get it, go ahead and get it, not knowing really what she was picking up, because I really didn't have the mental attention at that time to even look at what it was that she was showing me. So lo and behold, when I got together with her for lunch not too long ago, I think it was last week, we got together for lunch, and she brought me 4 bags of Joann's yarns. So I have not gone through them, so we're gonna go through them together. So, but before I do this, I don't want the yarn rolling over the floor, so let me get a basket so that I can just throw them in there, so that later on today I can go ahead and bag them. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry I'm putting you on pause again, just really quick. You see, it only took a second. So before I forget, I just want to wish every mom, every fur baby mama, a happy belated Mother's Day. We spent it at my mom's house. We had a really nice dinner, and then came home and got ready for work the next day. So she brought me my sister, who is, you know, I have the best sisters and brother ever. So one of them, the eldest one, who I actually taught to crochet maybe about 1.5 years or so ago, 2 years ago. She has really taken a liking to crochet and buying yarn, so now she's an instigator. Not only do you guys instigate me to buy yarn, but she also instigates for me to buy yarn. So anyways, this particular color is Big Twist Party. Big Twist Party, and the colorway is Daybreak. So I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to go too much into the details of the yarn, because I know that many of you guys know the specs of all these yarns. I just want to show you basically what my sister brought for me. So I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. At least that's what I can see right now. I just broke a band. Okay. Then she got me of the Lollipop Twisty, which I know is a bit of a rough yarn, but I'm going to work this up in a boggy blanket. I want to see how this actually launders. And if you guys know me, I always launder everything. I know that it's not necessary, but I like to, it's also a way for me to see the outcome of the piece once it's been laundered, to make sure all the ends are still tucked in, everything is still together, and there's nothing cockeyed about the item that I made. or anything that is unraveling. It's almost like just making sure all the ends are good and nothing is sticking out. It's just me. Anyways, back to this. This is the colorway Club Lights. And this yarn actually gives a warning basically on the label, saying that due to how this yarn is dyed and spun, each skein produced is unique. This may result in color variation from skein to skein. So this is one of them. I'm just going to try to show you. This is another one of the same color lights. Is this color lights? This is Club Lights, and I'm sorry, the name is Club Lights. Yeah, this is another of the Club Lights. This is the same yarn, guys. Club Lights. Club Lights. I guess you find a lot of that Club Lights, which is okay. They're really vibrant colors, so they're colors that children are going to enjoy. More of the Club Lights. Look at this one. This was more like the original one, Club Lights. And this one is also Club Lights, but it's even a little bit different. It's got more of purpley and yellows. So these are all the same colorway. Moving right along. That's bag number 1. We got a total of 4 bags. So in the second bag, and like I said, I have not opened these. I don't know what's in there. I got also more of the Lollipop Twisty, but this colorway is called Anemone. So that one, and these are all more alike. That's the same color. Same color. Same color. This one looks a little different, but it is still the same. See how much lighter it is? Okay, so I think these are all, this whole bag is, no, it's not. Okay, so that is, this one is Anemone, this one is Anemone. Okay, so those were anemones. Now this one is called 90s Grind. 90s Girly. I got grind in my head. 90s Girly. Very similar, but not the same. 90s Girly. I'm actually a 60s girly, but this is 90s girly. Let's see. These are all 90s girly. Let me make sure. 90s girly. 90s girly. Knowing my sister, they're probably organized together, and they are. These are all 90s girly. Okay, into the basket they go. That is bag number 2. Let's see what is in bag number 3. Brenda, don't cut the yarn. Okay, or your finger. Okay, so we got more of the Jelly Bean, which is a really pretty yarn. I've used it before. And this colorway is Root Beer Float. Look at this color. It is a base that is cream color or khaki with, looks like black or navy, a very dark navy blue and orange. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of those. Next, we have also Jelly Bean in the colorway Sour Green Apple. I love this. Did I get any of this myself? I don't think I did. I think I got some of the pink and the blue when I was shopping. Yeah, pink and the blue. So this is green with like different tones of orange thread. Again, this is green sour apple. Sour green apple, sorry. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that, my friends, is bag number 3. Now to the final bag. We have electric eel. And this one is like a green. This is the chunky one that feels a little bit lollipop twisty, that feels a little rough. Really pretty color. I only see, let me see if I see more than that, more than one. Okay. Alright, so electric eel, I only see one. So that's okay. We can make something with this. Perhaps we can build a blanket. Alright guys, sorry about that. My camera just decided to die. Anyway, so there are 3 of the lollipop twisties in the colorway Saturday Morning. These are all the same colorways. As you can see, they all look different. And finally, we have lollipop twisty in the colorway Clownfish Coral. And of this colorway, I got 2, 4, 8. And I believe that's all she bought me. Yep. And put this in a basket. Bring the basket closer. Doo, 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 doo. And whoa. So this is the last Joann's haul that I'll have. Thanks to my sister for shopping for me, because I was not in the headspace to do it, as I was, like I said, starting a new job. So thank you. And we have a few rogue yarn balls. Okay. So guys, so that is my yarn haul. That is what's on my hook. I'm going to go ahead and tag down below Creative Grandma's crochet pattern that I'm actually working on in a blanket. In fact, let me go get it really quick for you. Okay, so this is the blanket that's on my hook right now, and it's the same yarn that I used with the cardi that I showed you. This is the one side of it, and this is the other side. It looks the same on both sides. And this is called the slanted fan stitch, I think it was, that I told you guys. So I love the way this yarn is working up, but it is a very thin number 3, so it's going to take a little bit of time. I know many of you guys are not fond of working with 3-weight yarns. Again, I do a lot of baby items, so I don't mind. This is the yarn. I took the band off because I could not find the inside of it, the pull. And on the first ball that I used, it was so hard that I ended up having a ton of yarn barf. And I wasn't about to do the same thing, so I started working from the outside instead of trying to find the end from the inside. So, alright guys, so that is going to be all that I have for you. Once again, I'm going to tag down below the tutorial for that stitch pattern that is from Creative Grandma. I'm going to also stitch down below the cabin something throw that that was designed by Mama Mama Swift, and done and Juan did the tutorial. I'll stitch the tutorial down below. also for that. And I think that is all for now, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm sorry that my battery died, and I'm sorry I had to pause you a few times, but wasn't quite ready as I would normally be. But needless to say, we're here and we're having a good time. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a blessed morning, noon, night, evening. From the Yarny Cave, peace. I love you guys. God bless, and I will see you soon. By the way, I'm going to be going over some Happy Mail that I received soon, so look out for that video. I should be coming up, I'm hoping in the next few days. I'm going to try to record it this afternoon and schedule it for later in the week, but cross my fingers that nothing gets in the way of that recording. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, all those wonderful, like, comment, subscribe, you know what I mean. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Again, God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.